Morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Not So Retired with Chuck and Judy. Today's project is that chimney behind me. If you guys, I don't know how long you've been watching, but if you've been watching for quite a while, last winter the top section broke off. It used to be one section taller than it is right now, and it broke off just at the roof line. So three lengths of pipe with a cap all came tumbling to the ground and smashed. I ended up being able to reuse one of those 3 lengths of pipe, so it's up there now. And then we bought one new one, only instead of $100 like they used to be, they're $120 now. And I need to put one more up there. Actually, I might end up putting 2 more up there. I'm going to bring the telehandler up here, so Judy can raise me up in the air. Okay, I'm ready. Ooh, sunshine. Yeah, and it's coming right across. It's going to be shining right in Judy's eyes here. It's coming across, so it's going to be more and more shining in her eyes as it goes on. I'm going to put a little piece of tape right by the bracket on the edge of the roof, tape the 2 pieces of pipe together, so when I try to take it apart up there, this second one down doesn't want to turn. So I'll tape it off to keep it from turning. Yeah, she's having a hard time seeing my hand signals right now because of the sun. If this doesn't work out well, I might move the telehandler over closer to you guys, closer to the camera, so she'll be slanting this way more. Let me down just a little bit. Okay, now come out. Okay, you can kill it for a minute. I'm going to put a piece or 2 of tape on here. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was me. Like I was just telling people in the audience there, we might have to move the telehandler over that way a little bit. So you're looking more this way. Maybe in a minute we'll do that. Okay. Why don't you raise me up a little bit more? Now I need you to boom out a little bit. Good. Okay, you're good. We're about 2. It was moving slow, which is good. Don't want to move fast when we're out this far on the boom. We're about the skid's about 2 inches away from the edge of the pipe right now. So I need to see if I can turn this and not drop it because it's heavy. Boy, they get stuck together pretty good. Wow. Huh. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can do anything a little different here to get a better grip. Well, then I can't reach all the way to the middle. I'm just going to see what I can do here. See if I can do what I planned on or if I got to change the plans. Not gonna budge. Okay, I gotta see. Okay, I'll have to have you raise me up so I can try to take the cap off then. Good. That came off good. It's because this was put on new when the other one fell. So you got a brand new cap on here. The other one got smashed all to heck. Not much creosote in there. I do need to push that middle out a little bit though. The shingles are sealed down real good. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure the length on those things. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm sure I can't get this strap on the next length up. It's going to have to be on this length. But actually, I brought the strap with me. It's on there right now, but I didn't bring the legs with me. I'm going to put it down a little bit lower. And then we'll put it on here. I got tape on there, just temporary, so it won't slide. And then I'm just not sure if I want to put the top part of it on there just yet. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave the top section and cap off of there and get the braces and see what we can work out with that. Yeah, I'm ready. So boom in. Okay. If I get the impact driver and some screws and some clamps, we could move this over here a little bit, get me up here by that center brace, and I can move that out a little bit. Looks like it's got to come out 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Looking down through it, you know. Right. Okay, well, I think I'll move you over here more so you're not looking into the sun, and we'll go up and mess with that bracket up there and get that straightened out. Guys, right now, where that center bracket is, just to the left of that window, that pipe, when I look down through it, I'll over exaggerate in here. It goes in and back out like this. So that centerpiece needs to come out probably 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch. When you look down through it, you can see it. It's plumb this way, but it needs to come out just a little bit to be straight. So we'll get that done. Okay guys, I'm up here on the extension ladder right now because I can actually reach this a little better from the extension ladder than I can from the basket. But what I'm going to do, I've got this clamped off here. You can see this wood touches this metal bracket here. So I've got it clamped. I'm going to take these 4 screws out here. Maybe, is there 4 or 5? What do I got here? Oh, there's 5. Okay, I'm going to take these screws out, and then I'm going to push this pipe out a little bit away from the end of this board, and that should straighten my pipe up. That's the game plan anyway. This one is part of the clamp. Okay, now. Okay, I got my screws out. Now I've got to try to push this away from the end of this board a little bit. Hopefully I can make that happen. I better check underneath, make sure I don't have any screws in from the bottom side first. Now comes the tricky part. Almost 3/4 of an inch gap there. We're going to run with that and call it good. Actually, maybe I'm going to go down below first and get an eyeball on it before I screw it down. That looks much better. Okay, I've got to go ahead and get another screw. One of the screws broke. We'll get that thing fastened off the rest of the way. We've got some friends watching us out here. Got friends watching us out here, don't we? Don't we, Oakley? Hi, Oakley. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, you're a sweetheart. There's Sky and Runt. Okay, that should take care of that. Hey guys, Judy's getting ready to raise me up again. I got to get up there and try to get that brace on there. It's going to have 2 different legs on that brace going either way from the chimney up onto the roof. Of course, we just got things up here to get started, and the guy that's going to come out and do some work on Judy's big gas-fired stove is going to be here in an hour. So we're going to get a start on it and then see how much we can get before he gets here. Okay guys, up and away. Judy's raising me up. Turn this thing around a second. Still need to go up a little more. Okay. You're getting me closer to the roof, so it's easier to tell. No, keep going out. Hold it. Lean me over just a little bit. It's going to get me a little closer here. She doesn't use that control very much, and she wants to go nice and easy and feel it start moving. Are you going that? You going that way? That way? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Okay, let me slide that bracket down a little bit. I taped it on there yesterday because I didn't want it to slide down on me. Okay. Let's see if I can get this bracket to go down a little. Yeah. There. That's probably not bad there. But I'm going to put one bracket. Let's see if I got them straight across from each other. Feels like it. I'm going to put one bracket here. Whoops. One bracket on here with a rod going out sideways like this over to the roof. And one there going over to the roof on the other side. And that'll give me a, all the way from down there will be up about 4.5 feet or so higher on the pipe to make it a lot sturdier when we put one more length on top of there. That way that joint right there will be solid. The only joint that'll be in question is this one right here, which will have a 3-foot piece of pipe on top of it. Shouldn't have too much wind leverage against that one joint with just 3 foot on top of it. I'll back up to work on the brace over here. I can reach this real good right from standing here. We got a little bit of room between the basket and the roof. We're good to go. Oh, it's a long ways up that roof. And it's a long ways down. Down there. Okay, I guess I better do something. Got that clip in there. But in order for this to fit there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and unbolt this up here and rotate this piece to make that fit here, and then drill new holes up here, because that's bolted on up there. Okay, you guys might be wiggling around a little bit because you're up here on the hoist with me and it wobbles around. Maybe I'll slide it through the slots on that rack there. It'll help me hold it. Locking nut on there, so it's not going to thread on easily by hand. Okay, those are down good. Now, stainless steel bolt lock washer or lock nut on there, and then I've got some stuff to put on top to help seal it up. this telescope's here. Should let my bolt go through. They're probably all drilled for metric stuff. Their metric hardware was crap. Go. Looks like I could almost stand to bend that ear just a wee bit. If I can do it without damaging anything. Maybe. That should do it. Had to give myself a little bit of relief there because the rod, when it's flattened, was going to hit there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I bent that just to allow that to rest a little better against there. Got a little too much shoulder on my bolt, so I'm going to have to use maybe a lock washer or two to get it to come tight. Got a little flat washer on there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that flat washer off. The lock washer on the bolt head right there, and then flat washer, and then I'm going to use a lock washer and my lock nut on the other side, or maybe I'll even use a standard nut since I'm not needing the locking nut. I do have a standard nut there. Actually, no, these are also locking nuts. They're the dimpled kind though, instead of these are the nylocks here. They have the nylon insert in them, and these here, they have the dimples on this face of them. Those are also a locking nut. We always use the nylocks at my shop more when we were in the trade and working on a lot of food and pharmaceutical places and stuff like that. Now, I've got to drill some holes through here, which is not easy because you're drilling on a rounded tube without a prick mark in it. And I didn't know where the prick mark was going to have to be, so I couldn't do it ahead of time. And trying to hold a dolly and prick punch and everything up here is almost impossible. So we are going to see if we can just, I don't know if I can mark it good enough with the correct size drill bit, or if I can drop to a pilot bit and just try to wobble it around inside of these little outer holes. We'll see how it works. This is some of the metric hardware that they had. They're not locking nuts or anything, but I got two nuts left, so I'm locking one against the other one. Because the only other stainless quarter-inch stainless hardware I had was quarter 20, a little bigger than that. and the bolts had a longer shoulder on them, even longer than that first one I put in, so that wouldn't have worked real good. Okay, that's there. That is pretty solid. I just need to cut a little bit off of there. And I bought some of this flexible rubberized sealer. Instead of using roofing tar, I need some of this. Spray it all around here, and all around that other end where we messed with the shingles a little bit. Okay, that'll do that one. There, that should hold it. Okay, I believe we're good to go there. Now, the only thing I have to do now is go back down to the ground. We'll move this rig over a little bit so she can raise me back up here and put another length of pipe on top of here and the chimney cap. So then we'll be done with this. It'll be ready to fire up, well, except for cleaning the glass off on the wood stove. Everything else is ready to fire up. Okay guys, we're going up for the last time. We got the last piece of pipe. This is actually one of them that fell from the top of the chimney, but it's the best ones are the ones that fell, and I think it'll go on there good. I got the new chimney cap on here. Okay, let's see if we can get that thing on there. That's good. Right there, perfect. Bottom of this pipe is just a tiny bit egg-shaped. Thought I might be able to get it on there easier. Let me take this cap off here so I don't smash that, 'cause that's like 60 or 70 bucks. That's the new cap. I gotta see if I can do anything with this other end here a little bit. My problem is it's a little bit egg-shaped. It's wider this way, narrower this way, but I think I'm gonna go, ever take me down, go get one of my big clamps, and I'm gonna reverse it so it pushes out and put it in here and try to push this way a little bit. Maybe I can get it sprung enough to where I'll be able to use it. Otherwise, what first cost us 120 bucks a length, then they went up to 100 bucks a length, then they went up to 120 when I bought a new one for the chimney here, thinking I only needed one. Now they're up to 129. So yeah, there's that. So I guess we'll go to the ground and get that clamp. Hey guys, I took that big green clamp you see there and put it across here and squished it a little bit. I wanted to put it in here and open it up, but when you flip the end around on the clamp, it's too big to fit in this hole. So I had to just pinch it instead of spreading it. Should be last time going up. I should be able to, if this pipe will go on there, we'll get it put on there. We'll be good to go. If not, I'm gonna have to buy a $130 length of pipe and put on there, which I'm hoping I don't have to do. Okay, let's see if this thing will go on there now that I tried to squish it out a little, or pull it back in a little, however you want to call it. Oh, it's on there. Okay. Woo. Yep, guess we can go down. I didn't think it was going to go. I did not want to start back on there. But it went on. We should be good to go now.